Hi, my name is Mallory Stoffel, and I'm the coordinator of the Career Readiness Center here in the Orfalea College of Business. And I wanted to make sure I covered a few things as part of your registration in the career coaching program before I go forward with pairing you with your career coach. So first things first, I want to reiterate the commitment that you're signing up for. So this program is a 6-month commitment where you will be expected to meet with your career coach for 30 to 60 minutes each month. And we really want to see that through that 6-month period, you're working towards your career goals. So that could be getting an internship, that could be getting a full-time job, that could be just developing overall professionalism skills. I want to know how to network. I want to know how to boost my confidence. I want to know how to develop my professional brand. So really what you hope to get out of the program is up to you. But in that 6-month period is really your opportunity to get feedback from somebody in an industry or in a role, job title that you might be interested in going into one day. So we also want to make sure that you are learning about what it is like to be in that field or what it is like to be in that job title. So really, we want you to provide kind of your career coach with some guidance in what you're hoping to work towards through those 6 months. But we want to first and foremost make sure that you are committed to seeing through that full 6-month commitment because this program has limited spaces. We want to make sure that all the students that are participating are really invested because there are other students that would love to participate that didn't sign up in time. So please, if you are not interested, you do not think that you can commit to the 6 months of meeting with your career coach, feel free, you could just let me know and email me, and I will remove you from our list. So with that, hopefully you're excited about the career coaching program and you're looking to get started. So I will be matching you shortly with your career coach. I wanted to make sure that you kind of knew a couple of things before we move forward with that process. First is in your interactions with your career coach, just know that you're representing Cal Poly and the Orfalea College of Business. So please be respectful of their time. All of the career coaches are volunteering their time to meet with you and to help you. It's really amazing that they are taking that time. A lot of them have very busy schedules, and so they are wanting to invest and give back. Number 2 is to be professional. So please make sure that you are proactive in your communication, that all of your emails and messages that you're sending are professional and that they're using proper punctuation and grammar, that you're addressing your career coach how they want to be addressed, that you are being detailed. So if you're requesting a meeting, that you're being detailed in that communication. We really just ask that you conduct yourself professionally through this program. We want to make sure that this opportunity is really helping increase the brand of the College of Business students, and the number of students that have participated in the program have leveraged their network in order to be able to get a position from their career coach. That's not the purpose of the program, but just know that if you conduct yourself professionally, then that will only increase opportunities for you in the future. Third thing is just in terms of timing and scheduling. Sometimes between 2 really busy schedules, it can be challenging to find times at work. Things come up and change. Make sure you're giving your mentor at least 24 hours notice if you have to reschedule a meeting. Thank them for their time, and then get another appointment on the calendar. I really want to reiterate that you could just keep an open line of communication with your career coach. They're really here to support you, and the easier you make it for them to connect with you as possible, the easier your mentoring relationship will be. So what that means is it might be important in your first meeting to establish some sort of communication norms. So how are we going to schedule meetings? How are we going to communicate moving forward? So I'll show you how to do that in the software platform that you're signing up for, but also just make sure if you know, do they prefer to get a text message or an email? That can help make it as seamless as possible to navigate this process. So with that, I want to make sure that you're familiar with a couple of features within the software that will help you navigate your mentoring relationship. So first of all, in the upper right-hand corner where you see your photo icon, there's an option for you to select My Preferences, and that will help you identify a couple of things that might make this a little bit easier. So First and foremost, I highly recommend enabling text notifications for these three things: new meeting requests, upcoming meeting reminders, and new messages. The reason being, you will get an email for each of these things. It's already kind of auto-populated there, but it's really important, especially for upcoming meeting reminders, that you do not forget to reach out to your mentor, especially if you're contacting them through the platform. I would recommend an upcoming meeting reminder. And then also, if you aren't logging into this Cowboy Career Connections regularly, it might be nice to get a text message when you get a new message so that you can just hop in there and see it. The second thing that I want you to take a look at is the managed calendar feature, and that is where you can sync your calendars. If you use G Cal or Outlook, you would be able to sync your availability with that calendar. And what you can do from there is, if you know that, say you've synced your calendar, maybe you have your classes in there or work, but you don't have all of your commitments, you could always edit your availability within that. So you could say, here's my calendar, my availability, but I know I'm really busy on Mondays. I just don't want to be available to meet then. You can remove that from your availability. You can also black out specific dates if you know you're going to be traveling or they just wouldn't work well for a meeting. It is your responsibility to schedule the first meeting with your career coach. I want to say that it's your responsibility to schedule all of your meetings, but you and your career coach can talk about that. But for the first meeting, you are expected to reach out to your career coach within 48 hours and schedule a meeting. We have encouraged all career coaches to also sync their availability so that we can make this as easy as possible. So make sure you save your settings once you've updated them. That's down here. Once you're matched, you'll get an email introducing you to your career coach, and you'll see in this envelope in the upper right-hand corner, that's your kind of your mentoring hub. It's where you'll see all of your messages from people that you've talked to. But for your formal mentor, you'll see there's a couple of different features within this. So this is where you can send a message to your mentor, but also you can set up goals. So these are just facing you only. We will auto-populate goals for you to work towards, just to help you with that relationship, just to make sure that you know what types of things you could talk about with your mentor. But you could also set your own or edit the ones that are in there. So an example here, I've said I want to apply to 7 internships by the end of October. It's really important to me that I get an internship this summer. So I'm going to put that in there, and then I can revisit. I can share that goal with my career coach if I want, and then I can check back in and they can help you work towards that goal. So you can also share a resume here. We can add shared files that way. And then lastly, what I want you to know is under that communication hub, you'll see that there's a calendar button here. Here's where you can schedule a meeting. And if your career coach has synced their calendar, then you should see their most up-to-date availability on specific dates. So here I see, oh, great. I have Cameron is available to meet at 11. That time works best for me. I can add any notes. If it's a phone call, I can put in my phone number so they know how to reach me. And then I can send the request. Cameron will get a notification and then go in and approve that meeting. So one other thing is, if you decide to schedule a video call, we recommend that you do that through the platform, and you can do that right here, initiate a video call. So the one thing is, you will just need to go in here and initiate the video call when you're ready to give them a call, and then they will need to go in and do the same on their end. So this is a really great feature. It's nice to be able to have that phone or have that video call in the platforms. You don't need to worry about, arranging FaceTime or anything like that. So hopefully that gave you some quick tips for making the most out of your career coaching program. We will also be uploading under the program specifically that you'll be in, we will have a resources tab, and this is where we will be posting some tips and tricks and things to help you make the most of the program, and then also some things that you might just be interested in taking a look at. So please keep an eye on that. And then as always, reach out to me if you have any questions. I am your point of contact here. If you need my email, it's on this main program page. But I would be happy to talk about how, if you're struggling with connecting with your career coach, or if you weren't sure what to talk about in your next meeting, that's always something that we can discuss. All right, thank you so much, and we're excited to have you in the